we are what we eat, no? That also you might have heard, we are what we eat. If we are eating the wholesome food with all nutrients in the body, nutrients in the diet, then we will have all the dhatus will form properly. Because the first what we eat is converted into rasa in Ayurvedic terminology, and the rasa will be turned into rasta, that is the blood, and rasta will turn into mamsa, that is the muscle tissue. Like that, for all this, the main first point is your food. If your food is very good, with all nutrients and without any bad effects on the body, so you will have all the tissues developed well, and that leads to good immunity. And after that, starting on the diet and all, we have the exercise. Regular exercise also strengthens the tissue metabolism, and that is going to give us immunity. In Ayurveda, what we say is, don't exhaust yourself. You don't compare your exercise capacity with somebody else and keep on doing. Don't think that you exercise for a too long time and you get more strong muscles or you become more muscular and all. It's not like that. You have to decide your capacity and do 50% of your capacity exercise, only up to your 50%. Not completely doing, exhausting yourself with an aim to become very slim or to men to develop muscles and all. It's not like that. Again, that also you have to decide, understand the body's capacity and do exercise only up to 50% of the capacity. Regularly. That is also from the childhood. Regularly do it, then that increases your immunity. Now the third one is the rasayana. The rasayana means the one which changes your physiology, and one which changes the physiology positively, not negatively. It improves the capacity of all the 7 dhatus, and it makes all the three doshas, vata, pitta, kapha, and function normally, and that improves the immunity. So this is rasayana. Rasayana, the word you can explain it as rejuvenating. Rejuvenating anything, rejuvenating food or rejuvenating habits or rejuvenating herbs, all these come into rasayana. And positive mind and purification therapy, in rasayana what we have is positive mind and purification therapy of panchakarmas and herbs also. Have you heard of panchakarmas? Some of you might have heard the Ayurvedic panchakarmas, where the medicines are sent into the body through the nose, or through the mouth, through the rectum. The Pagnasya, Vireshana, the Vamana, like that, the toxins are brought out of the body through the nose or through vomita, through the motion or through giving an enema, something like that. These are all panchakarma treatments.
Madam, can you say some about 4-5 herbs which are common?
No, I'm coming. Step by step there are no. And then there are some herbs that help in promoting the health of all the tissues. See, rasayana includes, as I told you, many things. It's not that there is no shortcut to any health plan. I can't give you one capsule and say that you take this capsule, you become totally already immune to everything. No shortcut. You have to develop or you have to deposit your health principles from the childhood. At least when, if I couldn't do something in the past, from today at least you can develop something. But there is no shortcut. No system of medicine will give you something that will help you in improving the resistance to all diseases. You have to develop and you have to deposit in your health plan. Like there are Ahara Rasayana, Vihara Rasayana, Achara Rasayana and Aushadha Rasayana. The Ahara is the good dietary habits. Your food is your medicine. So earlier people used to think that, different systems of people, they used to think that there is nothing to do with your food and all. You have to depend only on medicines. Now everybody is recognizing that your food is also your medicine and you have to change your dietary habits if you have some problems, and you maintain good habits if you want to maintain your healthy body. So that is good dietary habits. And Vihara Rasayana is proper daily routine. What time you should wake up, how much work you can do, what you have to eat, what time you have to eat, regular dietary habits, regular sleeping habits, regular rest habits, sleeping habits, all these come into Vihara. Vihara Rasayana, good having a proper timetable for every day. Not eating at what time, whatever time you feel like, and sleeping whatever time you like, and waking up in the night and sleeping during daytime. All these are the habits that lead to discipline. And then Achara Rasayana is good conduct. This is something we used to have earlier, and these days slowly there is some change that what is all this nonsense? You have to live on your existence is first. Earlier we used to have that help to the next one, allow the other person to live and all. Now our aim or the corporate culture is you project yourself, you protect yourself. Don't think about other things. It's not like that. See, this Achara Rasayana good conduct is like respecting elders, which is our culture, which was our culture. And again, we'll definitely go back to that culture. Or telling truth, helping others, relaxing yourself, not having any bad thoughts about other people, trying to take away others' ideas and others' money or whatever it is. See, we may not become a thief, but we will have something that we should get something from the other person. That type of thinking, all those things are all anti-acharas, that is anti-good conduct. So if you have those good habits, we all can definitely experience. If you just one day you start thinking good about everyone, about the family members, about your friends and all, that gives a very good thought to yourself. If you just experience one day, you feel that I am good because I am thinking good about others. So that type of attitude also should develop to give a good mental health. And then Achara Rasayana is having some herbs, taking some herbs for a long duration to protect your body from the diseases. Already I told about this is nutritious diet, and in the diet Ahara has milk and ghee in diet. This is a rasayana. This is one which improves your immunity. Having milk and ghee. Already I was talking in other sessions also. Here in modern medicine they say don't take ghee and all, but the ghee that is made at home. Limited. You see anything, poison is also a medicine when you take it in a limited dose. There are some medicines where we use the snake poison also in limited dose. That helps when you take the same medicine in an extra, even food. See, you like some sweets too much and go eat this much of sweets. Going to be a poison for you.
This is only homemade ghee.
Homemade ghee. Because in the market you don't get proper ghee. The ghee that is available in the markets is mixed with jalda nothing, and it is directly taken from the raw milk. But the ghee that we are supposed to make is boiled milk, make it into curd, and then take that from the cream that is available on the curd. You have to churn and take it and then boil it. All this process is there. But who will do all this in the market? Just directly from the raw milk, they take out the fat and sell it as a ghee. That ghee is different. So this ghee you can make it at home, take it regularly. It's very, very good tonic. It's called as Major Rasayana that improves your brain. Actually in this there is, if you are explaining it in the modern scientific way, the acids or the fatty acids, essential fatty acids are available in the ghee. That is very good for the brain. If you totally stop taking any oil or any ghee, it's not good for the brain and for the tissues also. Connective tissues also you need some oil support. So this taking regular ghee in limited quantity is definitely helpful.
But madam, ghee like Amul or Sagar can do?
No.
They have dalda in that, 20%.
No, pure ghee of Amul or Sagar.
Have you done that?
Really done that. The pure ghee also has 20% of dalda in it.
Madam, we find foods and preservatives are chemicals. Which one? Last.
First finger, letter. She's coming, letter.
Michael, क्या हुआ?
Timely eating, have a regular timely eating habit because your gastric juices are ready at that time. So it's like involuntarily they will work. You don't need to feel hungry. Every day you eat at 10 o'clock in the morning. So every day the juices will secrete